So regarding our issue, the thing is what happened here, someone put the instead of permit a deny. Deny user is equal to star, which means all the user connections will be stopped, deny, disallow. So that's the reason. So if they put the D here instead of P, so then all our client copies, everything got so failure. Why? Because they have put the deny. So now we exported to ECP. Go to the ECP here. Maybe any client, maybe 108, not the 100 client. To take any user, log into the ECP. SEC8, you used it. There is no client, I think. What is the client? 101.
Try client 786.
Okay. So 101 we have. Type SCC7. So SCC7, then so it's an 100 client. So 101, right? So what is the client we selected here? So in NWD. Yeah. So it's working now. If you go to the SCC8, select any profile, target system. So you can choose the profile. You can choose the, so which system you can choose it. Then we can select it. Maybe normally user should come here. The client also should come here. Then select this one. So target client. Okay. Normally client also should come here. Since our configuration is TMS configuration is inconsistency. So that's the reason. So we have not received anything here. Let me check 100 client. Now data is exporting. So now data is exporting. So okay. So okay. So now let's see. Now see it's green now. It's green now. So if we go to the SCCH, select the system, select it, schedule as a background job immediately. So then schedule as a job. Now can see 31 generated. So okay. Go to SCC3 for the client copy logs, exports. See it is processing. So it is processing. Yeah, it is processing. I think data is exporting. See here, request number is generated. In the operating system level, if you see USR, SAP, trans, and co files, there is a 3031 number generated. And in the data file also, we have the 30, some data, 31 also there is a data generated. But so previously we have generated for the ECP, VCP, we don't have any issues. For NWD, we have issues. That's the reason. So we have, so now data also generated for the NWD also. So now I think it's exported completely. See here, it is exported successfully. So, so means it is working. The thing is gateway settings. So if you change improper gateway settings, that may cause the issues. Okay. So make sure that is only the expert functions, that gateway security expert functions are only exceptional cases we have to change it. Especially in the SecInfo file, we should not change anything. So that's the very important. If you change it, it will block the all the connections. So that is the very important thing we should aware. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Try now today. So let's see it will work or not. Okay. So if not, then will do that. Not that it will work. Actually, we have done right now. It will work. Okay. So normally that is the client export and import. Okay. So before that, let's discuss some of the normal transaction code, general transaction codes. That is called the SM01. SM01 is for the to lock or unlock the transaction codes. Suppose you don't want to this transaction code should be available in our system, then so you can just go to the SM04, then so put the suppose you don't want SM50 transaction code should be not should not be available for users. Just lock it, then save it. So then you can ask users to use the transaction. Then they say like, okay, they will go to the SM50, they will get the message like the transaction code is locked, something like that. They will get the transaction. So in case if you want to lock any transaction code, go to SM01, put the transaction code, then lock it. So that's it. The transaction code will be locked here. The transaction code will be so locked in the system. That's the very important. Okay. To lock or unlock the transaction code, just to use the SM01 is the transaction code. Okay. So that is for the just locking the transaction code. So the next one is for the SM02. This is for the system message. To put a system message. Suppose maybe sometimes during the weekends, during the outages, we have to inform to the user saying that system is going to down in the next 10 minutes, next 20 minutes. We have to inform to everyone. So maintenance activities, regarding the maintenance activities. Suppose sometimes we are getting the messages from the Citibank, ICICI Bank. So following the weekend, we have the outage in the system. Please don't use the system, something like that. We will get the messages, right? So who will put the messages? The basis team will put the message. If you go to the SM02 transaction code here, so here just you can put the system message. You can put the system message to the entire users. So already logged in users, the users which are going to log in, for those users we can put the system message. System message means what we can say. So all users, so dear users, so maybe something like some main naming convention. So system NWD system is going to restart in 10 minutes. Please save your work. Please save your work, something like that. We will put the message. So that is also possible in SAP. Then we can put it out, just you can send it, then that will go to the SAP, right? So this is the option, this is the send option, right? They will display the user. So then who are the users are there, so you are the users are there in the system, they will get the message. And also who are logged into the system, NWD system, they will also get the message. Suppose I'm logging into the system, right? As soon as if I log into the system, then immediately, so I will get the message. Immediately, I will get the message. So what happened? So I'm going to the here, maybe 000, maybe basis user, 000 basis, I'm not sure, the DDAC. Just use this transaction code. So then immediately you will get the message, system messages. Every user, dear users, and already system is going to restart in 10 minutes. So this way we are informing to the all the users saying that so system, something is happening in the system, we are going to restart. So instead of you updating into the all users, if you go to the AL08, instead of you informing to the all the users, so it is take time, right? If you take the all the users email ID informing to them, it will take time. So instead of that, at a time, if you put the system message to the users, then click on the display, this message will be displayed to the all the users. This message will be displayed to the all the users. So this way we can put the messages to the we can inform to the users about the what you are going to do in the system. Normally,
That-
this we have to do. Yes,
Yeah, if you have some particular persons, you have to send that message. How you can do that?
that not possible then particular process. Then if you go to the AL08, we want to send only why particular process means you need to ping that person. Maybe take it here. So who is that user? Basis user. You want to send to the basis. So check the user information. You will get the user, who is the user, department, telephone, extension, all the details you will get, right? Based on that, so you can inform that person. Maybe you have to ping that person in the system, the particular person. So you cannot send, but you can send the email, but you cannot just ping saying that this is a system wide. If you are putting the system wide means who are the new users, all the users you can do. If you want to inform single person, just you can take the basis user, what is the his email ID, then you get the email ID from SU01. So maybe basis, right? Basis. Go to the display mode, go to the display mode, DTS, about DDS, go to the display mode. Here you will get the so details, all the details, logon details, email ID, phone number, so all the details. Then you can ping for that person. Okay, you can just ping in the your Teams or wherever. So you have the possible ways you can ping him. So I'm going to restart the system. Please log off, something like that. So we have to inform them. But individual person, there is no option here. Only system wide we are putting in the system means it is applicable for the all the users. Is
Okay.
applicable for the all the users. Okay, so that is the one thing, and one more thing. So the next one is for the so yeah, we'll discuss about the OS level file systems. Okay, OS level. This is the main topic for today. OS level. So OS level. So file systems. OS level file systems. So OS level file systems to troubleshoot any issues. To troubleshoot any issues. So this is the OS level file systems we have to discuss to troubleshoot any issues. Okay. So what is mean by OS level file systems? OS level SAP file systems. So in any case, suppose something you are unable to log into the SAP system, something you need to execute. So how can I check? Suppose if you are unable to log into the system, how can you check the logs? What is the happening? How many work process are there? How to check that one? Suppose if you are in the SAP system, we can check. You can go to the SM. You can go to the SM AL08. How many users are there? ST22 for the dumps. SM21 for the system logs. We can check. But if system is down, even you cannot also log into the system. System is down. Even you cannot log into the system. Then in this case, how is possible then? How it is possible? So in this case, what you have to do, you need some OS level knowledge. You need to check the logs at operating system level. So you need to check the logs at operating system level. What logs we have to check here? So what is the navigation here? What are the SAP folders here? So those things we'll check today now. Okay. So here in SAP, so our common file systems, when you done the installation, we have the USR SAP SAD will be installed. This is the common file system. Everywhere, wherever you go, any product, any SAP installation, you have the common file systems like USR, SAP, and SAD. Here we have the ECP, NWD, TST. So that's why you can see the three SADs here. Three SADs you can see here: USR, SAP, SID. So under the SID, so after the SID is completed, then under the SID again you have the folders here. SID, sys, right? Sys folder. Then here we have the application server profile, application folder, application server related directory. So D instance number. So previously we have the DB, EB, something like that, but now so they removed it, they changed it to the D instance number. Then after that, so we have ASCS instance number. So these are the specific 3 folders under the SID. Under the SID, USR, SAP, SID. So we have the 3 specific folders. You can see here 3 specific folders under the USR, SAP. So ASS and D instance number sys. Okay. So these are the sys. These are the very important folders. Okay. So sys. So under the sys again, under the sys means it's a global one. So under the sys again, we have the profile directory, sys profile, and we have the global directory, sys profile, and we have the exe directory, kernel directory. Again, 3 folders under the sys folder, 3 folders under the sys, right? Under the USR, SAP, SID is the common. It's a common for all the file systems. It's a common. So all the SAP systems, it's a common. So suppose if you install the new SID ABC, then that ABC file system will come under USR SAP under ABC only. It will come under the SAP ABC. So it's common. So here sys profile. Okay. Suppose sometimes they may ask you questions like, can you tell me the location of the profile directory? Location of the profile directory. Then you have to tell like USR, SAP, SID, sys profile. So what does it mean? Profile directory. The profile directory contains profiles. We have 3 profiles are available. Types of profiles 2 and profile names are 3. Types of profiles: instance profile, default profile. In the instance profile, we have ASS profile and SAP instance profile, SAP application server instance profile, right? And default profile, 3 profiles. Sir, we can see in the profiles in SAP level RJ10 or RJ11, right? So there we can select the profiles and we can change the parameters. But what is these profiles? So that both are same. SAP level, you can use RJ10 or RJ11 for the profile parameter changes, or operating system level, you can use this profile directory to change it. So here, just simply go to the sys profile directory. You want to change the default profile, then default parameters are there. So default, suppose I want to change the system client, then 001. So you want to change the some different one, you can change a different one. So something like that. So we can set it here. I want to increase this is the ASS profile. See here, this is the ASS profile. This is the instance profile. So whenever you change the profile, there is a version number will be created. So this is the instance profile. Go to the instance profile. What you want to change it here? You want to increase the dialogues. You want to increase the background. What do you want to do here? You want to increase the 5 to 6, then you can increase it. You want to batch 3 to 4, then you can increase it. So that's the thing we can do at operating system level as well. It's very simple, easy. Just to go to the notepad, then you can edit the parameter value. So, but it's not, this is when we have to do, when we don't have access to SAP level, or when the SAP system is down, you have to change some parameters, then immediately you have to come to the OS level sys profile directory, then you need to change it, sys profile directory, then you need to change the values here, then you need to restart it. Restart is common. So restarting the system is always common. So the way we are changing the profiles, SAP level, we are using the RJ10 and RJ11. Now we are using the sys profile directory. So you can change it to SAP level as well as in the sys profile directory also. You can change it in sys profile also. You can change the parameters. This is the one option. So when SAP is down, you don't have any option, then you can change it here, right? The next one is the global directory. In the global directory, next one is the global directory. In the global directory here, under the global directory, we have the job logs, SM37 job logs, and spool logs, SP01, SP02, and some security related data files are available here. See here, job logs. You have how many clients are there? All the clients related job log. So some spool logs and security related some files are there. So these are the available under the global directory. Suppose if you go to the job log folder, you have how many jobs are completed. All the jobs related information will be available here. All the job name, what is the job name. So here the job also will be stored here. The job logs also will be stored under which user. Everything will be stored in these files as well. Stored in these files as well. Not only SM37, go and check it out. In the OS level, sys global directory, you can check these folders as well. Okay, so it's the global directory. The global directory, so we have job logs and spool logs. You can remember this one, spool and so job logs will be stored under the global directory. Okay, so sometimes maybe interview point of time they may ask you questions saying that, so can you tell me the navigation of the job logs where it will be stored in the so operating system level? That time you have to answer like, so this is the one you have to answer something like that, job logs and spool logs under the USR, SAP, SAD, sys global directory. So this is the navigation. Okay, so what about the exe? Exe are OS level kernel files, OS level kernel files, OS level binaries, SAP binaries, SAP OS level, SAP kernel files, SAP OS level, SAP kernel files. Kernel files means binaries. So when you install the operating system, normally you will get the, so when you install the Windows OS, normally you will get the program files, Windows, and something like that. From folder structure you will get, right? Some folder structure, everything you will get, some binaries and everything, right? Same as like in SAP also, when you do the installation, SAP related kernel binaries will be created. SAP binaries will be created. That is available under the USR SAP SID sys exe. UC means Unicode, NTADM, and these are the binary files, .dll files, library files. So your SAP system is up, you are working on the transaction codes, your all work process are up and running, which means because of the this file system is exist in your, because of the this kernel files. If you delete one kernel file or if you miss one kernel file, this directory, your SAP it won't start. SAP it won't start. Why? Because these are the very important. So this kernel directory is the backbone for the SAP. How backbone is very important for us. Same way SAP is up and running. We are working on the SAP. So all the dialog work process, message server, all are working means because of the back end that respect to file systems are working here. See here, dispatch is working on because of this binary, right? And also DPMon, dispatcher, work process, message server, right? Message server working means because of this binaries. So NQ server. So the functionalities are working in the SAP level means ICMAN, gateway. So all working means because of the, this binaries, these files, binary files at the operating system level. So if you delete this one, so your system it won't up, system will be down immediately, system will be stopped immediately. Okay, so this binaries, so this is a very important. So your SAP system is not starting means you need to check the sys exe and profile directory. These two are very important. Why? Because while starting the SAP, always it check the profiles and so global profiles and kernel files, OS exe directory. If these directories are not available or these directories are full, someone deleted something, which means SAP it won't start. SAP it won't start. Then we need to worry about the issue. We need to worry about the fixed file systems and everything. Normally, no one get the access to file systems, functional development, everything, security. Only basis people will get the access to operating system level. They will get only access to the SAP. They will work on the SAP. Something goes wrong, they will inform, they will involve the basis persons. so that basis team can log in, they can do their work and everything in the system. This is about the sys. Under the sys we have the 3 folders, so remaining are not required, this much of not required actually. So but these 3 are the under the sys very important. The next folder is the D instance number. D instance number, if you go to the ECP D00 ASS01. So whatever the application server is installed, that instance number, here that application server name D02 and ASS03. So in the D02, so what are there under the D02? Okay, in the D02 here in the D02 or D instance number, this is the application server related profile. So here we have the work directory, right? Very, very important directory. Data folder, log folder, sec folder. So these 4 are very important folders. These 4 are very important folders. So data, exe, log, sec, work directory. So and exe folder and exe. Exe also available here. Total exe available in the 3 locations here, and also one more folder structure is here. ASS, same work directory, data directory, 3 log directory, then 4 sec directory, and 5. So this is called the exe directory. So these are the entire operating system level file systems, OS level file systems, right? So suppose this exe, this exe, this exe all are same. Sir, why are these 3 locations? So this is the global exe directory, global kernel directory. So these are the local kernel directory. ASS, right? ASS means message server, MQ server. Only message server, MQ server, some related kernel files are available here. This is SAP app server. Each SAP app server we have the dispatcher, IGS, ICMan, and work process. Everything is available. Those are related kernel files are. These are the kernel directory. Okay, that related kernel directory is this. Okay, so that is fine. So this is the global exe directory, local exe directory. Sometimes they may ask you questions like, how many locations, can you tell me the locations of the exe directory or kernel directory? So you have to tell like sys exe, global exe, and local exe, the instance number exe, and ASS exe directory. So 3 locations it is available here. Okay, so 3 locations it is available. So take a note, it's very important. And also we have the work directory. What is mean by work directory? So this is the one of the troubleshooting log directory. Work directory, troubleshooting. Any issues in the SAP system. So SAP system is not responding. So gateway is not responding. Work process are not working correctly. So maybe the database having some issues. Dispatcher having some issues. SAP is unable to connect to the database. So system is not starting up. So anything we can check, go and check in the work directory. It's one of the common troubleshooting directory here. If any issues comes, you will get the some clues in the work directory here, right? So go to the instance number work directory here. You can see here log files. Here you can see the log files. Suppose you want to check the RFC related. You can see the RFC related, RFC destinations related. So log files here, which RFC destination. So we have some issues, right? So we have some issues that those are related things are available here. And also work process, gateway. Suppose gateway related work process, gateway started. Gateway, what is the gateway related log file here? So something is happening with your gateway, then you need to come here, you need to check the errors in the gateway. Then work process 0. Suppose each work process there is a number that we know, right? Suppose if you go to the SM50, then you will see the work process. Each work process there is a number. So 0, work process 0, work process 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that. You have the numbers. So I want to check the this work process. What exactly this is doing? Are there any errors here? So we can check here. Go to the trace, then display the trace current. Then it will display the dev underscore work process 0. So where this is available here, where this is available in the your OS level, operating system level work directory. So see here, all work process while starting, it will check the sys profile directory. So if that is not available, then immediately it will go down, right? That is the work directory. We can check here. So what happening, at what time it is happened? So why it is not responding? Are there any errors? Something like that we can check here. So previously we have some issue, right? We had some issues with the gateway security settings. We have some issues. Gateway side we have the issue. So how can we identify it? See here, your logs are there here. Error: user is not authorized to start the TP. So why user is not authorized to start the TP function? So why? Because in the gateway setting we put like deny. So it's a way, if this see here. So we got D user DDSE not authorized. Why? Because we did some settings in the gateway. That settings are not permittable. So it's not allowing user to start that one. That's why we have error. Then after that we changed it. Then after that user able to do all the things and everything. Then after that, so everything is finished successfully, which means you are allowed now. Previously, see how many times we got these errors, ADIC, and then also you also maybe received all these errors here recorded. Everything is recorded here, everything. So it's a very important directory. So if you ask me how much important, it's part of your day-to-day activity, checking the logs and everything. Something is happened. Our work is the CBCID work, which means why this work process in the hold status, you need to check. Then immediately, what is the work process number? Work process number 3, and which means all work process dev underscore, all the logs starts with the dev underscore RFC, dev underscore ICM, dev underscore gateway, work process number 3. So what it is, work process number, why it is on hold status? Then you can check the logs here. Why it is on hold status? So each and everything, either good or bad, success, failure, everything will write the logs at operating system level work directory. Okay. So by seeing the work directory, you need to find out you need to figure the issue. What is the issue? Then how to fix that issue. So you need to fix that one, right? It's a very, very, very important work directory for every basis person, fresher, experienced. They should know about this work directory. So work directory is the common directory for our troubleshooting. All the work process related directory. Suppose gateway, maybe dispatcher, you can see you will get more. So maybe dispatcher, startup logs, starting logs. So the SAP not starting up. So all the gateway related, everything will be recorded here. Everything will be recorded here. So this is the thing of the work directory. If any issues in the SAP system, suppose we cannot find anything in the SAP level, ST22, SM21, these things and everything, then you have to come to the work directory. You see what is happening with the system. So you can check the recent timestamp log files. So those log files, if you review it, you will get the more information. If you go to the available log file, so here you have the clues. At what time system is down? So 19th, it is 9:34 to so 26 morning system is down. It is available today morning 6:10 I started, then up to now this is available. So yeah, system is available. To what time system is stopped? We have the available log and unavailable log. All the details are available here. So by seeing this one, in a month how many times system went down, so all this kind of reports you can see it here, right? So this is the one. This is the work directory, and tech directory is the system PSCs. It's automatically by default every system has PSCs, means certificates, system certificates. that certificates will be stored into this location. Sec directory, security success logs. Logs means LITs, CCMS. So these are the logs actually. RJ20, these are the logs actually. So logs, but it's not very useful. So IGS also very non. Data also stats related, statistics related means in ST0 we are getting some statistics, right? Some history data and everything. Those related data we can get, but those are the not very important. Only important point is here work directory. exe is common. Our exe folders are very important. So exes are common. We will not, nothing we will do here. So there is no actions items here. So only thing is work directory. If you need to troubleshoot the issue, what is the error? So you have to come to the work directory. You need to fix the issue. Same as like ASCS also. ASCS also you have the data folder. So and ASCS also you have the exe directory, message server, NQ server, ASCS. Then you have the work directory. ASCS means here only message server, dev_ms, dev_nq. MS message server. What exactly message server status is active or not? What is the port number for the message server? All the information will be displayed in the message server. NQ dev_nq server. NQ server related log file. So every process which is running in the SAP level, it will throw the log file at OS level, operating system level. So then we can log into the operating system level. Here you can monitor. Here you can fix you can check the what is happening. So yesterday what happened in my system. So yesterday at what time? Maybe yesterday, maybe it's 9:49 yesterday. So maybe we can check here. Yesterday night 9 o'clock we stopped the system. So why you stopped the system? What happened? So all kind of logs will be available here. All kind of logs it is available in the system. So what type of RFC issues we may face? So see here all the information is available in the systems. All the information is available in the error. So this is the error. So because all the programs are not starting because of the yesterday, so no authorization, gateway security error, no authorization. Why? Because yesterday, today only we changed it. We won't face any issues regarding this one now. So we fixed this one, gateway security item. We fixed it today now. So that's why that those related logs you can see here, those related logs here. So, but I know this error, this type of issues. That's why I directly jump into the SMGW. I changed it. But if you want to check as a basis consultant, if you want to check, we have to come to the work directory. We need to check why it is my client, why it is saying that it's not allowing to do the export, import, everything, which means the program not started, no authorization. That's why it's failing. Why we don't have authorization? Gateway, you can see gateway security error. So which means gateway is blocking. So we need to check in the gateway what is happening with the gateway. So that's the reason. So we need to check all these things actually. Okay, it's a very important log file. So work directory, either the application server work directory or we go to the ASCS work directory. So these log files are very, very, very important. If you want to check the logs of the message server, you have to come to the ASCS and work directory. You need to check the thing here. Okay, this is about the OS level folders and logs here. Okay, so any questions from anyone? Any doubts, any questions? So now what you have to do, you need to investigate why TST system is not starting. Yesterday someone told that the DB connect issue. So but you need to, I need some proofs. How to check that one? I need some proofs why it is not starting up. So I need some proofs. I need some proofs why it is not starting. So maybe I started here. I started so 17th I started. So if you go here, see here why it is not starting. You will get the some information here why it is not starting. So now I can see error message, right? No connection could be mode. So we got the error. By seeing this one, we can simply say there is a connection to database is broken. So server DB error or process stopped. You can see clearly it's writing everything here. The only thing is we should know where it is writing, what is the location and everything, right? So this is the thing you should know actually. And also ASCS also not starting. You need to check why ASCS is not starting in the TST server. The TST system, you need to check the ASC logs. So I need proofs. So you have to work on the proofs actually, logs collection and everything. Okay. So please, so but still in the 100 client, NWD 100 client, still we have some issues. So still some issues that you need to fix. Why we have some issues in the NWD 100 client? Many dumps are coming. So you need to work it out today. So many dumps are coming in the NWD 100 client. So many dumps are there. So please, so fix that error. And also finally, what you have to do apart from this file system checking. So please perform the client copy, the local client copy using SAP underscore all from 0012 or 100 client you can perform it. Why? Because 100 is our main client here. So this is the all users are using this client. So SAP underscore all this profile use this one, perform the local client copy to here. Then so after that, check the logs, check the TST logs, TST work directory, check it out. What's why we have issues. So these things we can check. So this is in the NWD system. Why? Because NWD, after we build the NWD system, we have not done any client copy. Normally, once NWD system is done, we have to use the SAP underscore all profile from work from 0002, and we have to copy the data, master data. We have to copy to the our custom client. We have to copy. That is the recommended profile. So you perform today, then we will fix all issues. Whatever we have the underlying issues in the 100 client, all issues will be fixed. So someone please initiate the SAP underscore all. It will take a lot of time to finish it, but please initiate this one. And meanwhile, after that, while it is running, you can check the logs, exe folders and everything. You can just check it out. Okay. Any questions from anyone?